Welcome back. In our special chat, we are catching up with Dilip RS, Director and Country Manager Alexa, and Parag Gupta, Director and Country Manager Amazon Devices India. Amazon India was recently celebrating 6 years since the launch of Alexa and Eco Smart speakers in India. We caught up with the duo and found out about their interactive voice assistant Alexa's journey in the country, how customers interact with Amazon devices in the country, how does Alexa understand India's various dialects and accents, and plans for the devices moving forward. So 6 years of Alexa.
Absolutely.
Tell us about Alexa's journey in India and some of the interesting trends that you have witnessed in this journey. Let's begin with you, Dilip.
It's been super exciting. When we launched Alexa in India, we wanted to make sure that we launch a service which is as Indian as possible. From the way it understands Indians, like the speech recognition part of it, the natural language understanding part of it, where it gets what Indians are truly meaning to say. And finally, the way it talks back to Indians as well, what we call text to speech. We've been progressing on that year on year and improving, and Alexa is as Indian as it could be in the last 6 years. Not just that, it is not just, even in terms of the reception we have seen from customers, we are super happy that Alexa is not just a metro phenomenon that cities like Bombay and Bangalore and Delhi are buying, but customers from all parts of India actually are responding to Alexa and Alexa devices. In fact, just last year, we have shipped Alexa devices to 99% of the PIN codes in the country. And that's a very proud achievement for us.
So 99% of the PIN codes in the country, you're saying, but you know, India is one such country. It's not just about languages, 18 official languages that we have, but even the dialects, they change. Like, I don't understand Marathi that is spoken 200 kilometers from, let's say, Bombay. How does Alexa understand it?
So our data engineers and scientists make sure they do a lot of research and build models. In fact, we were one of the early pioneers of generative AI, and we were building something called Alexa teacher model for Alexa to understand different kinds of accents, dialects, and be able to understand what Indians across the country is saying. Like I said, you might call it Amazon, you might call it Amazon. Both mean the same thing, but Alexa will surely understand that.
And what were the challenges in doing so, making making this possible?
Yeah, I think the first level is, like I said, the language understanding. But more importantly, we also have to provide Alexa the knowledge of being Indian, right? If you pick sports and if you ask, hey, what's the score? Obviously, in India, you were expecting a cricket match score, right? You're not expecting a baseball or a soccer game, right? So giving Alexa that local knowledge that cricket is the most loved sport, IPL is maybe the largest tournament, teaching Alexa who is Amitabh Bachchan, who is like Lata Mangeshkar, right? Giving Alexa that local knowledge and also giving it a local personality. For instance, if you ask Alexa, who's your favorite actor, it'll have a very different response than if you ask Alexa in America, who's your favorite actor, right? And that is what makes Alexa a much loved service. And that's why we have so many proposals we receive from customers saying, I love you and I want to marry you to Alexa in India.
So we'll speak about Alexa getting smarter over the years, but over to you, Parag. Tell us, how are Alexa and Alexa-enabled products changing Indian homes today?
So if you think about it, just in the last 3 years, the number of connected devices to Alexa in India have increased by 200%. We know that customers request 10 to 15 times per second to control their smart home devices, right? So the other big part of it is also the complexity to set it up. So now we have the technology where if you put an Echo Dot or one of the Echo devices, it can detect the smart home devices around it and then really ease up the setup process. So a customer, first it used to be like 5 years ago, would need to be like an IT professional and a real techie guy to go set it up, but now that's not the case. And the other big part of it is affordability, right? So 5 years ago, a smart bulb could cost you about 2,500 rupees. Today, on Amazon, with a bundle with Echo, you could get it for as low as 200 rupees, right? So I think by really solving for those real customer needs of complexity, of affordability, we have really revolutionized the
So ease
and ability to set up.
Yeah, so
smart home.
ability to set up and also affordability are two of the things that you have cracked. Apart from that, can you give us also insights on the Amazon devices business in the
Yeah.
country? I know that, it's not about selling devices per se, hardware per se, but more so the services that, it comes with. So tell us more, how are they performing in the India market?
And I will add to your question about partners, right? So there is a very robust ecosystem of devices that work with Alexa. Your previous question on connected homes is not possible if the bulbs and the security cameras and locks and ACs and fans don't work with Alexa. So that is the third wheel, so to say. But on the devices, the Alexa devices and all of our Amazon devices are there to turn the flywheel, and we believe the customers will get more out of Amazon for all of its services. So, for example, some of our best experience of Prime Video is delivered via Fire TV, right? Or if you want to go and listen to Amazon Music, which is all included in Prime. Some of the best experiences, ambient experiences, far field experiences are delivered by Echo devices. And then we talked about smart home. As people think about smart home and buy the peripherals, we hope that they would buy it on Amazon. So there are multiple flywheels that turn once you become a device customer. Your bond with Amazon becomes deeper, and we think that you will find more reasons to interact with more of our services.
Dilip, what are some of the popular searches that you have noticed in the country? How are Indians using Alexa's skills in the country?
Yeah, I mean, one thing is very intuitive, that music is a very popular use case. But even in music, it's not just about Bollywood songs, right? Devotional music is a very big use case. People wake up in the morning with their Suprabhatam or their Ganesh Aarti, and that doesn't surprise us, but we are super happy that customers are using Alexa for everyday part of their life as well. Children are very big customers or consumers of Alexa content because they love talking to their device. Parents have told us that, Alexa device actually piques the children's curiosity even more, because if parents can be bored, they might not respond, but Alexa will never fail to respond. So children are a big user base for Alexa devices. Parag already talked about smart homes and how it is revolutionizing the Indian households as well. So that's another big thing. We've also launched local innovations like Pay with Alexa, for instance. We, using the whole digital payment system and infrastructure in India, we worked with Amazon Pay to enable easy bill payments for your mobiles. You can book a gas cylinder by just asking Alexa, hey, book my gas cylinder, and you're done. So in fact, last year, we had 15 million times Alexa was reminding customers to pay various bills. So that's the kind of usage that we have seen.
All right, thank you so much. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
With that, it's a wrap on Storyboard this week. You can catch all of our content on Facebook, X and YouTube. Thanks for watching. We will be back same time next week. See you soon.